Hello and welcome to Tyrock 1999, the master of retro and modern-day classic Let's Plays. Today on part 2 of my Legend of Zelda the Ocarina of Time Let's Play, we're going to make our way up to Death Mountain, the home of the Gorons. From there, we're going to slay King Dodongo and receive the spiritual stone from the Goron people. Before we get started, though, I wanted to let you know that I am on alternate platforms if you prefer alternate media, those platforms being BitChute and Odyssey. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we continue our journey to Kakiriko Village, I want to purchase something very important in the bazaar at Hyrule Castletown. If you notice in the bottom left-hand corner, I'm at 99 rupees. I went ahead and grinded some money out off camera so I don't bore everybody. And I'm going to buy the next level shield at the bazaar. Look at this big hairy dude. Jeez, oh man. And here's our shield, the Hylian shield. This is a big, heavy shield, just like the ones Hylian knights use. It can stand up to flame attacks. And that right there is why it's so important. The next dungeon that we're going to go to, there are some fire enemies, and if I try to block their attacks with my wooden Kokiri shield, it'll burn it to ash, and I'll lose my Kokiri shield and have to buy another one. So, the Hylian shield takes care of that problem because it's made of steel. The Hylian shield, it presents a unique challenge also because Link, you'll see when I equip it, it's big for him at his current size, his child size. So he has to kind of hunch down like a turtle and use his back to block attacks with it. So certain enemies, it's difficult to block their attacks. It's worth it though, so you don't lose the Kokiri shield. And here we have Kakiriko Village. So before we make our way to Death Mountain and meet the Gorons, we're going to do two critical side quests here. The first one involves these chickens called cuckoos. Poor little guy's freaking out. So here's the side quest. My cuckoos have run away. Please catch 6 more. Can do. So if you have a cuckoo in your hands and you happen to jump off a ledge, you can use them to extend your jump range, like I just did. And that is critical for finding all of this woman's cuckoos. Be sure not to accidentally slash the cuckoos. If you hurt them enough, a swarm of them will attack you and they will kill you. So getting these is a little tricky. This stumped me as a kid. You have to hover and then let go, and then Link will grab onto this fence and you'll be able to get to the other side. This side quest is fun because it forces you to explore Kakiriko Village, and you can see all the little side places that you can travel to. I really quite like it. We have already almost found all of the cuckoos. Come back here. Come on. Come on, you. I love the relaxing music. It's hard to hear it over these cuckoos that are freaking out, but once I toss them all in, you'll be able to hear it. Okay, that should be 5, so we just need 2 more. One of them's easy to find, and the other one's pretty devious. But I know where he's hiding. Let's get the easy one first. Let's make a long jump, too. That's part of the fun of carrying these cuckoos back to the pen. Let's go this way. It's the simple things in life that amuse me. Or the simple things in Zelda in this case, I suppose. And here's the last cheeky cuckoo, doing his best Solid Snake impression, hiding in a box. Not a cardboard box, but a wooden one. If you roll into it... Oh! Jeez, I hit the A button to roll, but I was too close to this NPC. Let's hear what he has to say first. All day long, we are working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. Poor guy. Okay, let's use Link's head. Wham! And there's the final cuckoo. Get back here. Come on. Yeah. He does not want to go to his pen. I think you're going to find it amusing why this lady needed us to get the cuckoos for her. So let's talk to her. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. It's so silly, but I really find that amusing. You know, there doesn't have to really be any justification for a character asking you to do a side quest in an RPG, but, you know, Zelda, they usually go above and beyond, so this poor lady has goosebumps. Or allergies. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass. It should be useful. Please take good care of it. We get an empty bottle. After you put something in this bottle, set it to C and you can use it. If you're new to Zelda, an empty bottle might seem like an underwhelming item, but no exaggeration, they are, aside from your weaponry, they're, I would say, the most useful item in any Zelda game, because the things you could put in the bottles are very powerful. Here's a second side quest in the Kakiriko graveyard. Heart-pounding grave-digging tour from 1800 to 2100 Hyrule time. Dompe the Gravekeeper. So you can take a tour here with the Gravekeeper. You can watch him shovel at the graves. And here we have this little boy. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? Funny. So most of the gravestones can be interacted with here in the Kakiriko Village Graveyard, but one in particular is very big and very important. And as you approach it, the weather begins to turn rainy. Very dramatic, and then the lightning crackles in the distance. So let me go ahead and equip my Ocarina and double check what the notes are for Zelda's Lullaby. Left, right, or left, up, right. Okay, cool. You see the ground below me I'm standing on looks like the Triforce. What a great cutscene. It's so cool that when the gravestone explodes, it throws Link back. I love that. So let's drop down. Royal Family's Tomb. Right off the bat, we have the combat music because there are some bats. Some ammo. This guy. This is one of my favorite areas in the game. It's small, but the atmosphere is spectacular. You know, the blue stone walls, all the skeletons or the remains. Like, why are there bones here in the royal family's tomb just scattered about? The what else? The water that's pooled in the uneven floor. these mystic looking runes that are on the stone. Just this is so cool. And the next room is also very cool. You see the green smoke coming out of what looks like pools of like poisoned water. And you can hear the creepy moans of these creatures. They're called re-deads. They're like reanimated corpses with like wooden masks on their faces. If you look close. If they get line of sight of you, they will make that screaming sound and freeze Link in place. And if you're close enough, they'll start kind of shambling towards you. And if they get close, they'll jump on you and do damage. They like grab Link and hurt him. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. You've learned the Sun Song. The Sun Song has absolutely tremendous utility. It's one of the most useful songs in the game. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. So that hints at one of its functions, and I'm going to demonstrate right now. Hear that? Frozen re-deads. So now they can't do that paralyzing attack on me. So that's useful, but that's not the function that I really like. What the Sun Song also does is it changes time from day to night and night to day. So no more waiting outside of Hyrule Castle anymore for it to drop its gates if I get there at nighttime. So useful. I always feel great getting that. And now we're done for now with Kakiriko. There's a lot more things to do, but I want to keep going. And we'll be coming back here frequently, so. This isn't the last we're going to see of this town. Or village. Let's go up the Death Mountain. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Oh, I see. You're just a kid. You can't read yet. How about this? Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. I love how Zelda's, her handwriting's in pink. Wahaha! What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Haha. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. I'm already ahead of you, buddy. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castletown Market? Everyone's talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So, could you go and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job. Sigh. I think I'll probably end up helping him out later. Not right now, because we have a mission. We have to get all the spiritual stones. But I won't forget that guard. Death Mountain Trail. Let's go ahead and equip that shield before I forget. Hello everyone, it's Tyrock1999 from the future. I just wanted to let you know I didn't realize that my webcam view was so large for the first part of this video, so I'm going to reduce it going forward. Let me know in the comments if you like seeing a bigger version of me. Maybe I'll do a green screen in the background going forward instead of you seeing the library, and you can have a bigger picture of my head since I'm so animated when I do the shield, or you know, when I'm talking about Link swinging his sword or whatever. So let me know what you think, but going forward, at least for the rest of this episode, I'm going to go back to the regular side with. So here we have our Hylian shield. If I hit the shield button, Link turtles down. So if I'm just facing this enemy and I turtle down like that, you know, it has a surprisingly large hitbox for the shield. So it looks weird, but it actually works pretty well. And, oh, what the heck? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. So yes, you can block like that also. That was very weird that him attacking me directly on my back was still hurting me. I don't think it should be like that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to run from most of the enemies, but I will kill one of them because it looks cool when they die. They explode and their legs go flying. Check this out. Isn't that cool? I like it. With the sword drawn, he still does the same block animation. I like the sound the shield makes when you guard with it, the metallic kind of like scraping sound. And here is our first Goron. Let's talk to him. They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Don't you want to see her? I do. I definitely do, but we're not able to go there quite yet. Or the way up to Death Mountain Crater is blocked by boulders. And we don't have the item that can break those quite yet. So the Gorons, they can roll up in a ball, as you can see, and race down the mountain. You do not want to get hit by him. It'll send you flying and do damage. Land of the Gorons, Goron City. Goron City has really cool music. Kind of bongos in the background. Kind of tribal. I like it. Oh, I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage in this town. We are in danger of extinction. What do the Gorons eat, you might be asking yourself. It's all because we can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's Cavern. We Gorons live on a diet of rocks. And the most delicious and nutritious rocks around here are found in the Dodongo's Cavern. But that seems like ancient history now. We become such gourmets that we can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. They're rock snobs. Sigh. I want to eat the top sirloin rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern. Don't worry, buddy. I'm going to help you. You look over there, there's a giant Goron spinning around. So avoid him. Their home is cool. You know, it's like circular and very vertical. I like it, jumping down the different levels. Notice that we have some weird-looking flowers growing from the wall. I will demonstrate what those do shortly. the reason Zelda's Lullaby works to open this door is because the people that know Zelda's Lullaby are one of its functions in that it's like what a international emissary would use to verify that they're legitimate. So, like, if I was a representative from Hyrule going to see the Gorons, I would play Zelda's Lullaby and they'd let me in. That's why that works. That's the in-world explanation. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Gorons, they're a proud people. Warriors. Alright, so, if you noticed, as I was jumping my way down to the bottom level to talk to their leader, there were some torches that were unlit, and that is how we progress forward, by lighting some very specific ones. Start by lighting this. Remember, once it's lit, swing your sword to put the Deku stick away. It'll prevent it from burning out, and you can keep using the same one. Because I only have 3 right now, so I need to be somewhat careful. Made it! Alright. Let's talk to this guy. I'm so hungry that I can't think about anything but food. Spiritual stone? That red stone that was lighting up our city? Big brother Darunia took it away. Then, he shut himself up in his room and won't come out. Since then, it feels like all the lights in the city have gone out. Everyone seems so depressed. I want you to bring fire from Big Brother's room back here. What I just did. And the reason we want the fire here is because those strange plants can be lit. They're bomb flowers. How about that? Where does it lead us? The Lost Woods. There's our buddy the owl. Hey over there, Hoo-Hoo. Link, good to see you again. Listen to this, Hoo-Hoo. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too, Hoo-Hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, I don't. If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest, Hoo-Hoo. And really, that's all there is to it. So, what we have to do to make our way safely through the Sacred Forest is to check each of these tree trunks, and the one that is the loudest, the music that is where we need to go. See right here, all you can hear is the tambourine, but nothing else. But when I go here, you can hear all the other instruments in the piece of music. That sounds pretty loud. I think we can safely go through here. Quiet. Loud. That's probably it, but just being safe. Yeah. This version of the Lost Woods, I don't think is nearly as good as Link to the Past, the one on the Super Nintendo. I think the atmosphere is much... Honestly, it's much better on that one. It's like misty and there's like a blue shader. It looks really good. The Lost Woods in Breath of the Wild was very, very cool also. I think that's my favorite version of the Lost Woods. Maybe we'll play that one day. Oh, what do we have here? Wolfos. Draw it close to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. So what Navi means by this is if I block, its claws will bounce off my shield, but it won't reveal its weak point. So what you actually have to do is you have to channel your inner Dark Souls player and make it so it swings and misses, and then its back will be exposed. That's one of my favorite enemies. I think they're very, very fun to fight. I like how you have to dodge them instead of just turtle them with your shield. Oh. I'm kind of just gonna haphazardly run through here. I have more than enough health. Dodge what I can. Because we're already more than halfway through. That's annoying, though. Yep. I am getting a little bit low on health, actually. I was very careless. When I said haphazard, that was an understatement. So I'm going to run with my shield up here. Kind of defend myself. Roll. How about those elite gamer skills, huh? And now we find the source of the music. Our friend Saria. I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place, I feel. I love how the music stops when she starts talking, like she literally was the source of the music that we were following. This place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Yes, I would. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? I like the green effect with the swirling leaves when you play that. Great, great! Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. You've learned Saria's song. Alright. Let's try it. We're in the same room, but let's see what she has to say. You want to talk to Saria, right? I do. It's like a walkie-talkie. Link, this is Saria. Can you hear me? I don't mind talking to you using the ocarina's magic, but I'd really like to talk to you face-to-face. Do you want to talk to Saria again? I don't. Hi, Saria. Okay, let's head out. I want to point out something very, very important that is in this area. It's one of the most useful spots in the entire game. So, when you exit the area where Saria is playing the ocarina, and you climb up here, you can drop down this hole. And inside of here is a fairy fountain. And don't worry, that annoying beeping sound is going to stop in a moment, because in the fairy fountain, you will get a full heal. Touch one. You touch a fairy? Oh. How about that? And while I'm here, I'm going to use that incredibly useful glass bottle to catch a fairy. So, now that I have a fairy in the bottle, if I end up losing all of my hearts, it's like an extra life. It brings me back to life immediately. It'll come out of the bottle and revive me. And eventually, we're going to get a song that will instantly warp us to where we just met Saria. So anytime I run out of fairies in my bottles, I can just warp here, grab all the fairies I need, and then continue on my adventure. Probably the most useful little secret area in the entire game. No exaggeration. So remember it well. Oh, here's the owl again. Hoo-hoo! Did you learn an Ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. Like the Sun Song, maybe? If you hold the Ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed. Just like this. Hoo 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 hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. No way. I can always just check them. I've beat this game probably a dozen times, and I still forget the important songs when you have to use them, and I have to check. Just how it goes. So, when you go through the wrong tree trunk, it will warp you back to Kokiri Forest. I just wanted to demonstrate that. So if you're not listening close enough and you go in the wrong tree trunk, this is where you come to. Not a big deal right now. It's not inconvenient because we already talked to Saria. We're good to go. We just have to make our way back to Death Mountain, which doesn't take long at all. And if I hadn't purchased the Hylian shield already, which I need to re-equip, I do not want to burn up my Kokiri shield. So if we hadn't purchased the Hylian shield, I could grab that on the way to Kakiriko Village and then Death Mountain. But we're doing just fine. I think it's so cool seeing Death Mountain off in the distance, that black ring of smoke that's around it. See? Yeah, music has always been such an important part of all the Zelda games. Within the stories, of course, but, just all the different tunes from the different games are so memorable. It's really high quality stuff. Oddly, missing from this game is the, main Zelda theme song, the, da 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 da. That one, it's not like... in the game in any spot that I can remember. But there's lots of great original tunes from this game itself, so it's fine. Like the Gerudo Valley song, for instance, is very, very good. It's one of the best, most exciting pieces of music from any Zelda game. Like, this tune right here sounds similar to the Zelda theme song, but it's not the same. So now we have this new song from Saria, and it's very lively and exciting, and I have a good feeling that it's going to really improve the spirits of the Goron leader Darunia. So let's try it on him. There's a roll. Nope. That animation looks cool. The hanging animation. Check that out. There's a lot of there's a lot of frames that go into that. A lot of. All right, I'll stop doing it now. I think that animation looks really cool with Link hanging with one hand. I like that. It looks like it was motion captured. I have no idea if it was or not, but that's what it looks like. Okay, let's play our song. Oh. That's what I need to do. Okay. Whoops. Oh! How about that? Sorry, a song really lifted his spirits. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Whoa. Yeah. Yahoo. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on. I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. You got the Goron's bracelet. Now you can pull up bomb flowers. Stand next to one and use A to pull it up. And you can see that the bracelet is on Link's left wrist. It's that golden object. Pretty cool. So now we don't have to rely on lighting the Deku sticks on fire to pull up bomb flowers. Or, well, interact with bomb flowers, I should say. So let's go ahead and go into our second dungeon. And here's how you pull up the Deku flowers. Go! Just like that. Goodbye for now, Goron City. We'll be making our way back there later. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little detour over here, because if you remember, Dodongo's cavern is blocked by a giant boulder, so we need to blow that up. Now that we have the bracelet to make Link strong enough to do that. I'm standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Do you have a question for me? Let's ask about the cavern. Did you see the cavern on your way here? That is the Dodongo's cavern. Because the light inside is very dim, the bomb flowers, a plant unique to this mountain, grow like crazy in there. Good to know. We're going to be interacting with a lot of bomb flowers. Oh, my toss went too far to the right. Let's go ahead and try to recover. There we go. I think that's more like it. I think we should be good. Nice. That oh so satisfying jingle. See Kakiriko village down there? The building's lit up because it's nighttime. That Zelda quality. All that attention to detail. Alright, it's dungeon time. Good time to save. Right off the bat, we're blocked with a bombable wall. Luckily for us, we have some flowers. Look at that creepy skull. Dodongo's Cavern. Listen to the music here. Creepy, right? It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step. Yeah, the music in Dodongo's Cavern would feel right at home in a horror game. It is really creepy, great atmosphere. Wait for this platform to raise. This dungeon is unique and cool because it keeps looping back on itself as we adventure through. You'll see. These enemies here, I'll show you how they work. That eye on top of that pedestal, once it sees me, it'll shoot a laser across the ground. And the only way you can kill them is by throwing a bomb. Luckily, you don't have to wait for the bomb to explode. If the bomb makes contact with that enemy, it will explode immediately and kill them. So they're not too difficult to deal with. What do you have here? New enemy type. These are baby Dodongos. And a pressure switch, but it's a different color. That's kind of strange, huh? And that's why it's a different color. So that pressure switch, it will only stay pressed down as long as something's on top of it. Luckily for us, we have these creepy statues that we can manipulate. And make sure it stays pressed down long enough for us to get through the door. That's very, very easy to deal with when they're just perched on the wall like that. In case you're wondering, those bats, they're called keys. And it's already time for a mini-boss. These are called Lizalfos. They are very mobile lizard men. Their overhead swings are very easy to block with your with my turtling shield technique, or links, I guess. So these Lizalfos, they're somewhat cowardly. Once you've done enough damage to them, they run away. Kind of bait you to follow them. Jump across the lava. Come on. Forward jump attacks, they go down. Not too bad. There we go. There's no stamina bar in this game, so you can block for as long as you feel like you need to, to be comfortable. I have a bombable wall back here. And it's just a Deku. He is a Deku merchant. I think they're called Business scrubs, yeah. If you get close to it, it'll hide in the grass. So all you can do is bounce its seeds back at it, and then once you stun it with a seed bounce, it will offer to sell you things. Here we have a grown Dodongo. It's not a giant one, but it's a grown one. And it breathes fire. And how you fight them is you need to strike their tail. But after you hit their tail, notice they'll sweep back around, and you have to be clear of that, because that will damage you. Also, once you've slain it, it'll flash red and then explode. So they're pretty deadly. I see some unlit torches, so let's go to work. Remember, do the sword swing after a light so you don't lose your torch. Simple as that. So this is what I was saying about the dungeon looping around. See, we're already back into the main area. While we're here, let's check what these monsters are called. I don't remember. Beamos. Watch out for its searching beam. I bet it doesn't like smoke to get in its eye. That's kind of an awkward way of saying throw a bomb at it. Smoke to get in its eye. That's really strange. But anyway, they're called Beamos. Before we go through the door we just unlocked, let's blow this up. Whoop! There's that falling animation that I like so much. Ooh, what do we have here? I hope it's not a map. Womp womp. Ah, it's a map. We're gonna have to wait a little longer to get the unique item for this dungeon. Sit tight. This is a cool room. There's a central pillar of stone, and then it's surrounded by bomb flowers. Before we do that, though, let's blow up this extra room. What do we have here? That looks like the statue we moved from earlier. Whoa! It's alive! Yes, some of these statues are sentient, I think would be the word. And you have to blow them up with a bomb, which I didn't do a very good job of. Come on, come back towards the bomb. Come on. Nice. Okay, so once he's been hit by the bomb, it'll flash red and then spin, try to suicide bomb you, so you have to give yourself enough space. What do we have here? A compass! So only slightly more valuable than the map. Again, the compass will show you if you've missed a chest in a room. I love this. This is one of the highlights of the dungeon. Check it out. Isn't that cool, all the explosions? And by doing that, we unlock the path forward to the second floor. A lot of steps for Link to climb. Alright. A red rupee and a heart, that's pretty good. What do we got up here? Another gold sculptula. Good stuff. If we look across the way, there's a gold sculptula over there, but I don't know of a way to get to him yet. I think we need to return with some different items to get over there. So the gold sculptula quest is activated in Kakiriko village. I won't do the entire quest line this run, but I will do some of it so you guys will be able to see what it's about. It's really creepy. Okay. So what do we have here? Huh. So that's just a normal statue. We lucked out. Yeah, I really like the idea of these statue monsters. Kind of puts you on edge every time you see them throughout the dungeon. It's like, is this one going to come alive, or is it going to be just a regular statue? It's pretty cool. These bats are the main reason why the Hylian shield is what you want for this dungeon. You don't want that Kokiri shield getting all burned up. So this room has some pretty nasty traps. You can see that it's mostly narrow, if I can get the camera to cooperate, it's mostly narrow walkways, and that spiky object will slam into you and do damage. So, gotta do some careful jumps and some speedy maneuvers. You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use L targeting to always look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it? Yes, it is. What Navi means is doing this. Kind of spin the camera in this direction so I can look around the corner. I'm glad that they give an audio cue, those metal spiky things also. So moving that back will reveal a heart. I'm at full heart, so I'm okay for now. But that's always good to make note of for later in case I get hurt. Oh. Hang on. I have to jump to this platform up here. Let me go up the ladder first. Oh, jeez. What a noob I am. Hang on. I think the game might want me to do it like this instead. Okay. Let's see if I can jump to the platform now. That's more like it. Those 20 rupees are great. So I'm almost to max money soon. This, you gotta do some careful timing. Wait for it to start flashing pretty fast and throw it. That's how that works. And we're moving forward. Hey, does that eye look familiar? Remember the Great Deku Tree? How we interacted with them? Same here. Nothing really good below there, just pots if I need ammunition for my slingshot. Oh. Come back here, coward. Come on. This is such a fun fight. I love the jumping between the different platforms. following the Lizalfos. They're kind of taunting me. That would be cool. So what I attempted to do there, you can initiate a jump attack a variety of ways, and one of the ways is when you hop from a platform to another platform. If you press B, the sword swing button, Link will do a jumping strike, just like that. Hop, B, jumping strike. Not particularly useful. It's just kind of like a show-off thing, which I didn't do successfully because I missed both times, but now you know. This is pretty cool over here. If you go to pick up these hearts, if you need them, and then you look down, you'll see that below me is the arena where I previously fought the Lizalfos. And there's a lava ball leading down to that lower area. How about that? So we had a hidden eye for this room. I mean, not hidden very well, but you have to be somewhat observant. Another chest. And it's big, and I've already got the map, and I've already got the compass, so I have a good feeling about this one. Hey, hey! You found a bomb bag. This bomb-holding bag is made from a Dodongo's stomach. You found 20 bombs inside. Now you can set bombs to see and blow stuff up. What a lucky guy. So yes, that is the special item for this dungeon, is the bomb bag. So now I'm not dependent on bomb flowers. I can pull bombs out of my bag whenever I need them, as long as I have ammunition. And we have looped back around yet again to the main chamber with the giant Dodongo skull. Navi has to say, with that switch on, the moving platform goes higher. Now you can quickly reach the second floor. So yes, that is a convenient shortcut that I activated over there. Let's give this plaque a read. Giant dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open. Let's equip that bomb bag. And before we make the Dodongo see red, well, let's see what's behind this door. I'm guessing rupees? Let's find out. Spot on. I mean, it was an easy guess. It's not really impressive, right? Okay, so this bridge has some slats taken out of it and some strategic places. So let's try to make this Dodongo see red. Not a difficult puzzle, but the visual part of it is cool. You know, the eyes lighting up and you drop the bombs in there. I like it. I'm gonna leap to this platform and miss horribly. Wow! Luckily, Luckily, Link has extremely strong legs. I only took a quarter heart damage off of that, which is kind of ridiculous. I apologize that we have to wait because my jumping skills suck. And here we go. Avoid this Beamos. Oh, bad timing. Notice when the fire keys hit you, they lose their fire effect. Kinda cool. Give me a heart? No. I'm not damaged enough for them to spawn hearts when they die yet. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna go closer. Wow, that was really bad. Ugh. Some boomer reflexes going on there. Jeez. And then I get smacked. Hey, 3 hearts, it was all part of the plan. I just wanted to get all that health back. Just ignore all the wasted slingshot pellets that I used up. That's just an extra area over there with a business scrub that we don't need to mess with. Oh, cool. So yeah, a fairy spawns out of this pot if I didn't already get one at the fairy fountain. But I did, so we're okay. And I got full health from that piece that I murked. I see a shadow. Come on. They're not that intimidating of a monster, but when that music starts up while it's dive bombing you, kind of... Oh, it gets me every time. So, in the center of this hole is one of those blue pressure pads that requires constant pressure from an object. Luckily for us, I was able to make my way around, and now we can push this stone onto it. If you look on the map, through this door is a skull. That means that it's boss time, so... Got max bombs, got max hearts. Feeling good. There are bombs in that chest. I don't need them because I have 20. Well, I guess I'll blow up the floor and then pick up 1. That way you guys will know that I am correct. Not always correct, but I do remember that one. Alright, it's boss time. Infernal Dinosaur, King Dodongo. Pretty cool entrance, how it's in first person. It kind of gives you a sense of how big he is. So he opens his mouth, and you throw a bomb in, and which will stun him, and then you can get off 1 jump attack. Then you have to avoid his roll, and rinse and repeat. Inhale, bomb. Jump attack, get out of the way. Try not to touch the lava. This should be the last one. Very easy. His death is cool though, check this out. Slam it on the wall, ricochets, and into the lava. Then all the lava cools and the black smoke rises up from it. Isn't that cool? And you can see his claws and his head still sticking out. Big fan of that. It's me, Darunia! Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It'll make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongo suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave? All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. The second spiritual stone. You obtain the Goron's Ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. Yet one more to find. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? And so that brings us to the end of part 2 of my Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time Let's Play. If you feel like I'm the Impa to your Zelda, give me a like and a subscribe. Remember, I'm on alternate media also, BitChute and Odyssey, if that's what you prefer. Up next, we're going to travel to the land of the Zoras to cleanse the evil from the stomach of Lord Jabu Jabu. I can't wait for you to join me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!